Hey y'all, it's me, Aliesha Nicole, and today I'm taking you on a special journey with me all the way to Adobe headquarters in San Jose, California. In a world that sometimes feels a little heavy with news, I wanted to share something truly uplifting, a day filled with connection, purpose, and the incredible energy of new beginnings. We're going behind the scenes of a full day celebration of Adobe's amazing new grads, and I can't wait to show you the magic we created together. Hey y'all, we made it to San Jose, California. This is our room for one night. It's just a standard room. Little seating area, the bed, the bathroom is back there, closet right there, little coffee station. Of course, you got your TV, little workspace, and window. So not a whole lot, but yeah, I'm glad that I finally made it here. So I am getting the worst headache, and I know exactly what it is. It's my sinuses. It's happening like on one side for the most part. I can feel the congestion coming up in my nose. Apparently in my throat too. So I'm gonna take some medicine, and then there's a restaurant that's in the parking lot here of this hotel. So I'm gonna walk over to that restaurant and grab me a bite to eat and try to get myself together. I have like 2 hours before I need to be at the venue, and the venue is like maybe 10-15 minutes away. I was gonna shower and all that, but I don't feel like doing all of that. Plus I'm about to go sweat anyway, so I am gonna change my shirt. I think I'm gonna be the only person there though. There's 4 of us that will be handling this event, but everybody has previous engagements, whatever. So I think I might be the only one that's trying to set up. Let me get over here and figure out how I can do this. The event starts at 10. Our hope is that we only have to be there at 9, but if we can't get everything set up, we may have to get there at 8 to give ourselves, some additional time. I'm excited for this. It's going to be fun. It's a quick in and out. And then, yeah, of course, I'm going to be taking you all with me. So stay tuned. So it turns out they are doing an evening event ahead of tomorrow, and the place is not set up with all of our tables. So we're going to have to come in early tomorrow. This time the solar lamps were shipped with individual parts. This is difficult to manage. So in the future, if they could be shipped all together in the individual boxes instead of individual, and then the boxes need to be assembled, like that would be great. The tables aren't set up in our room yet, but the show must go on. So I've staged everything, which means tomorrow morning we'll just transfer it to the room when it's ready. I am so tired. I made it on site. You can see me here, I'm a little badge. So I was able to get on site and do a little bit of inventory and just like collect all of our supplies. Unfortunately, the space that we're using tomorrow was not clean yet, so I couldn't actually set everything up in the space, which was a little frustrating. They were fighting, calling people, telling them, get in here, get it clean, but anyway, I was able to at least stage our materials as best I could. And then they didn't give me the 2 hours that we asked for. They gave me like an hour and a half. So we're gonna have to come in a little earlier than expected in the morning, just to make sure that everything is all set up and ready to go. but I think it's still gonna be a good event. I am so tired. I'm about to go in here real quick into this room, give me a shower. I wanna wash my hair tonight. So I'm gonna give me a shower, I'm gonna wash my hair, do my skincare routine, and go straight to sleep because I need to be back there at 7:30 in the morning, which means I'm gonna get up at probably like 5:45, like set the alarm for 5:45 so I can start the process of getting up, making sure I'm awake, grabbing me a little bit of breakfast before I go. So I'll check in with y'all when I can. For now, have a good night. Good morning, y'all. I am dressed and ready. As you can see, I have on my attire. I'm wearing my pen as a host. My suitcase right here is packed. And now I'm about to head downstairs to grab just a little bit of breakfast and then see if I can print out some shipping labels. So when we finish today's activity, we'll need to ship all of the materials and all the things that are created, which will be skateboards and solar lamps, to the nonprofit. So, and then I'll be heading over to the venue shortly. And of course, taking y'all with me. Today's gonna be a great day. Yay. So everyone will be seated up here, and then down here is where they'll have the keynote. Seeing this auditorium all set, ready to welcome these brilliant minds, and the stage, knowing that I'll be up there, it's moments like these that fill me with so much gratitude. Taking that bold leap to leave my 9-to-5 and pursue my passion as an MC and speaker full-time was one of the best decisions I've ever made. It allows me to connect with people, share inspiring stories, and truly do what I love every single day. Getting mic'd up in the control room, surrounded by all the tech, this really just amplified the feeling of, I get to do this. I am so blessed, so honored, and so grateful. And here's my team. So there's 3 of us in person, but this was actually a hybrid event. So the 4th person that we all thought was going to arrive there with us is actually online for any of the students who couldn't make it in person, so they could still do the activity virtually. This was so exciting to be able to introduce them to the things that we're doing. We'll be building solar lamps and skateboards. We'll split the group in half. They'll start on one side and then they'll go to the other side. We also shared details with them about the nonprofit that we're supporting. And it was just I was in my element to be able to be on this stage, commanding everyone's attention, making sure they were enjoying themselves, and getting them prepared and ready for what was to come. First volunteer activity was all about illuminating lives, and I mean that literally. So we gathered to build solar lamps, and the energy in the room was just infectious. Everyone was so focused, laughing, and genuinely having a blast as they pieced together these incredible lamps. But these aren't just lamps, they're more of a beacon of hope, and that's how we described it to the students. Each one built is part of Project Light a Life, and they'll bring much needed light to communities without reliable electricity, and this is a sustainable source of light. So just imagine the impact, the joy, and the safety that these lamps will provide. It was truly heartwarming to see everyone contribute to such a meaningful cause. And in addition to creating the lights, they also wrote messages of hope that were put into the boxes as well. So it was really exciting to spend time with the students to put these items together. And then of course we had a photo op, and so it was cute for each of them to take time and pose in front of our backdrop with their completed lamps. On to activity number 2, assembling skateboards. Now this activity combined creativity with incredible purpose. It was fun watching everyone work together to assemble the skateboards, and then they had a chance to get creative as they customized them. So this was my activity to host, and I made it clear that even though we were having fun, the true heart of this activity lies in where these skateboards are headed. So these skateboards were donated to teens experiencing homelessness. So for these young people, a skateboard isn't just a toy. It represents freedom, a way to get around, a sense of identity, and access to new experiences. So it's really a powerful tool that can offer so much more than just a ride. And it was such an honor to work alongside the students and be a part of creating this for the recipients.
Yeah, it's been a great experience so far. I'm really looking forward to putting this together. I actually didn't have a skateboard growing up, but I would have loved it if I received one.
Today we'll give you a chance to test this one. We'll have you stand on it, make sure it's secure before we ship it off. Yeah?
We'll do testing. We'll do the QA ourselves.
Absolutely. And how about for you two?
I remember when I was in school, a skateboard was the first gift I ever got from a classmate.
Oh, nice.
He had Spider-Man on it. And so, yeah, I think this is a really cool volunteer to
Yay!
I also did not have a skateboard, but I love doing volunteer work and I'm excited to write the cards to the kids.
Today's event was a success. We are all done, and now I am standing here waiting for my lift, and once it arrives, I am going to head to the airport and we are going home. I've got plenty of time though before it gets here, so I'm gonna go spend some time in a lounge somewhere, get me something to eat, kick up my feet, relax, do a little bit of work, and then catch a flight out tonight. So thank you so much for joining me. It was great having you. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next vlog.
Thank you so much to our POC for putting this event together and having us. And of course, I couldn't leave without taking a little tour. So welcome to the Adobe experience. Heading to the airport, my heart was just overflowing. It's days like these that remind me of the incredible power of community, compassion, and coming together for a greater good. It's easy to get caught up in the noise of the world, but moments of shared purpose and genuine connection truly shine through. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have been a part of this inspiring event at Adobe and for the chance to share it with you all. So remember, even in challenging times, there's always hope. There's always something to be grateful for, and there's always a way to make a positive impact.